Boy Honcho J23. You are now tuned in to the latest, hottest, most episodic show on all social media platforms. This is Independent Scene Podcast, episode 186. I have a really dope guest in the video. She goes by the name of Robin Shockley. She's a truly an amazing woman. She has so many great gems and powerful tips and advice to give you guys. She is right here. She is back for episode 186, and I definitely can't wait to chop it up with her. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please help me welcome back to the show again for the second time, my auntie, the one and only Robin Shockley. Let's get it. There we go. She's in the building, y'all. Let's do it. Episode 186, y'all. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you today, Jay?
I'm good. It's always so good to see you.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. You look a lot happier than a few times that we've talked in the past. You look very joyful.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm working on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
All right,
it's
now.
good. It's good to see you. How's everything been?
Busy, very, very busy, but it's all good. It's all good.
That's good. Well, we definitely going to talk about it. So once again, I'm gonna need, you already know how this thing goes. I need you to introduce yourself to all the fans, all the supporters, and then we're gonna jump right into it.
Okay. Well, I am Robin Shockley. I'm just a small town girl from a town called Berea, in Greenville, South Carolina. But I have big city dreams, and so with that being said, I do a lot of PR work. I'm an actress. I'm a public speaker. I'm an author. I'm a magazine columnist. I'm on the go all the time with Focus Forward Robin, TV talk show host, and but I'm just a simple girl just living her dreams. That's all.
Most definitely, most definitely. All right, so the last time I talked to you, we definitely covered a lot in our last episode, and I'm still moved by the episode because you did something at the very end that I usually have never done, and that was you prayed, and it really spoke volumes, and I definitely again want to say to you from that episode, I definitely appreciate it because it's with everything that's going on in the world, we all could use that right about now,
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. It just flowed, and we were in the moment. And I'll pray for anybody anywhere. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care if I'm on a live. I don't care if I'm in a public restaurant. It doesn't matter. But wherever the need is, yes.
Most definitely. All right, so catch us up. So what's been going on in Robin Shockley's world? What's been going on with you as of late?
Wow, let me tell you, I just came back to town. I have been traveling for the last month.
Okay.
I've been up in Baltimore a couple of times, Baltimore, Maryland. I have a Hollywood producer that I'm his public relations, which is Mr. Larry Durr with the G&G Productions. We're promoting his movie Guns and Grams, so we're on tour right now. We've been in Baltimore. We just wrapped up New York City. I just come back from New York City. And then also we're going to Hollywood in July. So we're really making moves with the movie. So that's keeping me really busy, as well as I'm doing a lot of red carpets, hosting events, showcasing small businesses and helping build their brand. That's my platform with Focus Forward Robin. That's what I do. So I'm just staying really busy. I just come back in town, and while I'm traveling, I'm like I said, I'm a magazine columnist. So I'm a food blogger. So I go to different restaurants, Jay, and I write about the food that I eat, which is a lot of fun. So
right.
You never know where Focus Forward Robin is going to be, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, I'll just say, so I'm on the go all the time, and you actually happen to catch me on a day when I can come on live and be still. I came home late last night, and I'm home for a few days, and then I'll be heading out again soon. So, yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, trust me, you are definitely doing a lot. I'm always truly motivated and inspired by you. I met you through a cousin of mine, Denitra Taylor. She's, truly an amazing, incredible human being. And every time I see you, you always have this thing where you know how to bring the love and the joy out of it. So I truly thank you for all of that you're doing. I love seeing everything that you got going on because it's truly incredible and it's truly phenomenal. One thing I gotta ask, being in this industry, doing what you do and traveling and doing everything that you do. I mean, what's been the most rewarding about this entire experience and journey that you're on?
Well, the experience, of course, is amazing, just meeting people and stuff, but just getting in that room and making those connections. And I think for me personally, money's great, but the
Mm-hmm.
best thing for me is connections. I
Right,
love
right,
connecting people. And you don't find many people nowadays that their passion is connecting with people. But I
right.
love connecting people to other people. And I've been very fortunate to be in a room with people that I don't know, and then
Mm-hmm.
I become friends with them. So then I can link them to somebody else. So I would say for me, the most rewarding part is making those connections with people to help somebody else. Yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely. So let me ask you this: with all of the acting that you're doing, trust me, that's also a passion and a hobby of mine. I love acting. I love,
Yeah.
being on some type of stage or having some type of microphone in my hand. It's just a joy that I get. It makes me feel like I'm empowered a little bit. So I gotta ask, how has that been? Being a part of movies and acting, and
Yeah.
getting cast for these different movies and shows. How is that for you?
I love it. I'm very bubbly, as you know. I love doing movies and plays and such. And actually this Saturday I'm going to be doing our film for the pilot, a TV series called Lucky Seven, where I play a pastor's wife of a former drug dealer. So
Okay.
that's really exciting. I played the lead role in that. So I'm really excited to be doing that with CIA Media and Tony Wright. So it's fun. It's exciting. It's a lot of work. You have to really learn your lines, and sometimes I don't get them quite down pat, and I have to learn extra. But it's fun. It's fun to have that experience. I would love to do more comedy. I'm going to be in a stage play in Florida coming up this fall, which is a return of the one I did back in last year in
Okay.
Atlanta, where I play a grandma. I'm
Okay.
an old
Okay.
I'm an old lady, and I play a comedy part. So that's going to
Okay.
be fun because I love comedy, and so I love just being myself and and acting out. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So definitely, like I said, again, definitely a lot going on. I cannot wait to see what you got coming up next. So my next thing I want to kind of get into real quickly, we've had a lot, that has happened, across the world, with, the police brutality and, social injustice and, all of the killings, the George
Yes.
Floyd and things of that nature. So I got to ask you, when you hear things like that and you see things like that, you see people who are, hurting and in pain and struggling and things of that nature, what advice can you give to the people who are going through that pain, going through that heartbreak, trying to figure out what's the next step to take, to build to, recovery, to build to happiness again? What can you say to them?
I would say to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with positive people, people that are going to help build you in your low moments. When we're going through the struggles and all this racial injustice that's going around in the world, it's nonsense. It's
Right,
ridiculous. And people know where I stand on it, because I'm
right,
very vocal about my opinion of it. But I
right,
feel that as long as you are staying connected to people that can help build you up, give you that positive energy, that's going to help you keep your calmness, help you to diffuse the anger, the bitterness. But I do feel it needs to be dealt with, Jay. I do feel that it needs to be brought to light. I do feel that people should have their voice. I'm known as the voice of, a vision and truth. And I believe that, the truth needs to be told. I believe that there is vision for all people. There's purpose for all people. And I feel like all people should be treated equal. But while we're going through these hard times of this racial injustice, of things that are happening, that we have got to make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with real people, not people that pretend to be real in front of our
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
face, but
mm-hmm.
people that are real all across the board. And you will know. And my thing is, I pray, me personally, I pray for discernment. I ask God to show me, and I ask God to keep me protected in a bubble, because I know everybody's not all for me. I know that's
Mm-hmm.
hard to imagine. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
there are people I know that are not on my team. They don't want to see me succeed. They want to see me fail, and just because of who I am. And you know what? And I don't hold that against them. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter about it. That just encourages me to keep pushing harder. And
Right.
so, and a lot of people don't agree with some of my motives and some of my surroundings of people that I hang around with and such. But you know what? I believe that we are supposed to be a light in a dark world. And so if
Right.
I can shine my light, even if it's a small spark, even if it's a small spark of a light, it's shining something. It's shining
Right.
something in a dark place. So I would just encourage people to stay around positive people, people that can help encourage them. So when the times do get hard and they do get angry and they do get frustrated, that they stay motivated up.
Most definitely, most definitely. So now let me ask you this again, and I gotta ask because, like I said, you're always on the go. You're always in a different city, different town, different state. Traveling here and there. So what I want to know, and what the people want to know is, do you get any sleep at all? With all of this traveling that you're doing.
Oh man. Actually, I try.
Okay.
I try. I do. My thing is that I'm not going to stress over if
Right.
something doesn't go right.
Right.
I am on the
Right.
go all the time. A lot of friends, they worry about me and they say, take a break. I have a
Right.
really good actor friend that's on my case telling me, Robin, you need to take rest.
Right. Right.
However, I, I stay refreshed. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I stay in communion with God. I pray a lot. I drink plenty of water, and I try to get at least 5 to 6 hours sleep a day. I try to at least that much. Sometimes I get more. Like last night,
Okay.
I was so exhausted from traveling. I drove all the way back from New York, which was like 15 hours, right? Because we drove
Wow.
instead of flew.
Wow.
Yeah, and so on my way home, I had to pull over on the side of the road and just take a break to just take a little cat nap, just to
Right.
because I could feel that I was getting tired. But then once I got that little rest, I popped back up and I was able to go. But then when I got home, I realized, you know what? I can unpack today. I can unpack later. I went to bed. Matter of fact, after I talked to you, I went right
Mm-hmm.
to sleep because I was like, I know when my body's ready to shut down.
Right.
I know when
Right.
I can keep going. I know when I can make things happen. I can be on the go, have that high energy. But also, I know and realize when my body needs to shut down, I'm going to shut down. And that's how it happened
Right.
yesterday. So yeah, I do get some rest. I do.
Okay, okay. So real quickly, I need you to tell the people because again, you and I met again through through a relative of mine, and it's almost like it's almost like I knew you forever. So I need you to, in a sense, kind of explain to people, what it's been like, being able to have that connection with you, and not only that, but being able to adopt you as my auntie, and just
Oh.
being able to have this communication and love for you. Like, what is this relationship between you and I have been like? What has that been like for you? And what is how does it feel for you?
Well, every connection is very important to me. But Jay, you're very special because one thing that's I love it when people reach out to me and they need encouragement because I love to encourage people. And that's one of the things you've done is that you have accepted me. You didn't care about our age difference. You didn't care about our gender difference, and you didn't care about our color difference. You
Right.
accepted me for who I was, and you just, you became my friend and said, you called on me to pray for you, to encourage you and stuff. And so I would say that that particular relationship is very special because you don't get that very often when people can make that connection. And so I just think it's very important. I think you're doing great things. I love the fact that you're out here, you're hustling, you're making things happen. You're staying motivated, you're staying positive,
Yes.
and you're doing what you can to help build other people through your podcast. I love that. So you keep grinding, you keep doing your thing. You're gonna do great things.
Thank you, thank you. And so I gotta ask this question, because again, again, you're always on the go, you're always doing a lot. But I gotta ask, when are me and you gonna get together and create some type of magic for the community, for the people? Because I feel like the people would love to see that. They would love to see you and I do something together, whether it's live, whether it's a show, whether it's a talent show, whatever the case may be. When can me and Auntie Robbie get together and do something?
That sounds great. That sounds great. I am doing a lot of things. So I have a manager now. I think when you met me, I didn't have a manager. I was traveling on my own and stuff. So I do have a manager. He actually helps me with my booking and my schedules. So let's put a plan together. We can make it work. I can get you connected with him, and he can see if the timing's right, and you know, we can put our brains together. I would love to do some kind of collaboration with you. I would love that because, you know, like I said, we're from two different backgrounds in all ways. And so I'm in another state, and you're in what city are you in, Jay?
North Carolina.
You're in the state. What city though? What city?
Raleigh.
You're in Raleigh. Okay.
Yes,
So I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. But you know, I don't have a problem coming up. Because I go everywhere. So
right.
Yeah, let's brainstorm. Let's work. Let's collab. Let's work on something, putting it together. I would love to do that. Absolutely.
Most definitely, because you know that's the thing, with both of us being, people that interview people and bring people on our show and things like that. You really learn so much from people, and you really get a chance to, not only as the interviewer, but get a chance to sit back and just, take it all in and process, what's being said. And a lot of times, advice and tips and gems are being dropped, and that's one of the things that I try to focus on a lot when I bring people to my show. Is that, you're going to always be inspired. You're going to always gain something from it. You're going to always learn from it. And I see that's also what you, put out there on your show as well. And so it's good to see two people like ourselves that are able to make those type of connections and are able to do those type of things. So I definitely cannot wait, for us to collab and do something. So 2 other questions I have for you, then I'm going to let you go because I know you got I know you got other things to do. So real quickly, what else can we be on the lookout for from you in 2021?
Oh, wow. Well, I can't go into a whole lot of details, but I've got some things that are brewing right now, some big things that are brewing. When I say big, I mean big things. So you just need to stay on the lookout for Focus Forward Robin, because you never know where Focus Forward Robin's going to be. I am all over the place. I'm doing a lot more public speaking. I wrote a book. My book is called Catching the Vision to Focus Forward with a New, Bold, and Brave Life. It's a 31-day devotional for men and women. So it's helping people to get their mindset right, to get in focus. And so I wrote that book. So I'm looking to write more books. As soon as I can slow down some, I want to get focused on some of more of the material that I have. And then also I want to build up my acting career more. And also, wanting to do some more shows. But I can't go into detail about that. But there's some things brewing, some opportunities arising about some possible shows to come forward with Focus Forward Robin and Robin Shockley. Yeah,
most definitely. And so, last thing but not least, I want you to please let the people know where they can follow and tap in with you at.
Absolutely. Well, you can go directly to my website. It's robinshockley.com. And then you can follow me on Instagram under Robin Shockley, LinkedIn Robin Shockley, YouTube Robin Shockley, Facebook Robin Shockley, as well as Focus Forward with Robin on Facebook. So pretty much you can Google me and you can find my name. I'm all over the place. So, and if you're wanting my services, anybody's interested in me hosting a red carpet event, do some public speaking, because I am a domestic violence advocate as well. I am open to doing that. Like I said, just you can email me at booking@robinshockley.com with what information that you have as far as offering what services, and then I can let you know what's available.
Most definitely. With Robin, Auntie Robin, I love you. I appreciate you taking the time out to talk to me for episode 186, guys. I have truly enjoyed this. Hope you guys have learned something, so within these few minutes that I've had a chance to talk to her. Make sure you guys follow her, tap in with her. And I cannot wait to bring you back again for more episodes, because I will be bringing you back. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am your host, Honcho J23 of Independent Sane Podcast. And I hope to see you guys in the edition, the Independent myself, and from my bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.